This is the Presidio La Bahía at the city of Goliad. Once, this was the most fought oversight in Texas. Every attempt to change government and colonial Texas involved capturing in this fort. Now, it became a national historic landmark in Texas, where you can find history, knowledge, and even stay the night. According to the director of the fort, Scott McMahon, the Presidio La Bahía was originally founded in 1721 on the banks of Garcita Creek, near present-day Lavaca Bay.
Presidio La Bahía was originally established in 1721 at the mouth of Garcitas Creek and Matagorda Bay below the modern town of Victoria. But the location wasn't really the best, so they moved it, and they moved it again, and they didn't pick up the whole fort, they just moved locations, and eventually they came here in 1749.
The fort was used from 1749 until 1836. After that, it was basically abandoned. During the Texas Revolution, it was the forefront of Texas's battle for independence. The history all starts from the Mexican War of Independence. Mexico won the independence from Spain, and the Mexican forces took over the Presidio in 1821. In 1835, the Texian army gained control and set the stage for Texas's independence. After the fall of Alamo, Colonel James Fannin was ordered to retreat by Sam Houston. However, he did not comply until after 5 days and was captured by the Mexican army at Colito Creek. Fannin and nearly all his 344 soldiers were imprisoned in the church at Presidio La Bahía. After a few days, the men were executed by the order of Santa Anna. They are buried in a mass grave a couple hundred yards from La Bahía. Each name of the soldiers has been marked. At the Presidio La Bahía, many art pieces and artifacts can be seen. They are all dug up on site and used since 1749.
As far as what we have today, we have the restored Presidio as it would look circa 1790 to about 1836. There are several different rooms for the museum that cover the various periods of history from the early beginnings of the Presidio through the end of the Texas Revolution. And there are artifacts in each room that are related to that particular part of the story. And so everything that we have in a case here was actually dug up on site. We're very unique in that all of our artifacts came out of the ground here and were restored and put on display.
If the history and knowledge are not enough, you can also stay a night in Presidio La Bahía. Book a quarters to experience the old history and have a historic Spanish colonial mission all to yourself. If you are planning activities to do during the holidays, the Presidio La Bahía could be a good choice to learn and appreciate the history of Texas. Joey Chow, NTD News, Goliad, Texas.